What's up, guys? It's your boy, back at you with another video, you get me? For those of you unaware what this YouTube channel is, this is basically my eBay room in the background. This is me just reselling on eBay, trying to achieve some sort of financial freedom. This hat makes it look like I've got dreadlocks under here or something. The hair is getting a bit long, not gonna lie. You get me? So basically that's what we'll be doing on this channel, is just reselling. Today, I'm just going to be picking a few orders. I haven't recorded for a while because, long story short, I lost my car for a bit. It failed its MOT and I had to repair it myself. In that time, I basically whinged on this channel, and then when I got my car back, I got right back to work, and I haven't, that's why I haven't filmed for the last few days. I should have, but I'm going to start filming again now. I'm going to do my best to, now I'm got the ball rolling again, sales and everything. I'm just going to be trying to record daily and just show you guys how we do. You get me? I got some good stuff the last 2 weeks I've been at the boot sale now. Basically I missed 2 boot sales. Some stupid reason, I broke my phone screen, which I fixed again now. Like, this is like the second or third time I fixed it on this channel. I actually fixed it once on this channel and I broke it again like a week later because I ordered a case for my phone. And I keep ordering phone screens with a case and the case never turns up. So this time I ordered the phone screen in a case. Phone screens come, replace the screen, case still ain't arrived. But I'm not using the phone right now, this is my phone. Guys, it's an Oppo A5 2020. I replaced the screen and everything, it's just sat here waiting till I get my case. I've got another phone which I'm recording on now, I was looking for it then. Basically I'm supposed to be selling this, but I'm kind of keeping it around just for filming and doing eBay and stuff. This phone's got a better camera and there's more space on the phone, so it's just easier to operate with. So basically, guys, we'll go through what we sold today. I did go boot sale today. I was going to show you what I got. I could show you what I got, but I didn't get a lot of stuff. I got like these, I'll show you in a minute. I spent like 14 quid, got a couple items. I've been real disciplined the last few weeks. Not buying a lot, but consistently going, so I might sometimes only get 4 or 5 items at the boot sale. But when you go to the boot sale 4 or 5 times a week, then you can see it starts to add up, you get me? So basically, guys, I'll have a look what I've sold on my hard goods account now. I know there's some stuff going off. How much is going off today, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna do at least a couple because I don't want anyone to try cancel any orders. So the first thing going off, guys, I dispatched this last night to prevent any cancellations. It's a Nerf gun scooter. This has been around for a while. You might be able to see it in the background. The handlebars sticking out just here. But it's a Nerf gun scooter and I sold this for $28.99, which is not bad money. I've sold them before. I'll show you now. So we sold this, guys, this big bad boy. It's essentially just battery powered and you just ride it like a normal scooter. Nerf gun magazines go in here and you can press these buttons on it and it shoots Nerf gun bullets. So it's got no magazines, but it fits normal Nerf gun magazines, which is what I figured out. So you just put that in the description, you can sell them, and it's the second one of these I've sold for pretty much the same price. So look out for these. You can get them cheap. I don't know how much I paid. I'm estimating between £2 and £4. I wouldn't have paid more for this. I don't pay a lot for this type of stuff. Because I don't target that type of stuff. I only get big things like that if it's like a deal that it's hard for me to walk away from because it's a bit of an inconvenience. I have to take the handlebars off, box it all, it's a bit mad. So that's going out today, guys. The next thing that's going out today is a bit of a story. I've got the box down here. I'll pull the box out and show you because all of these I got for free from the car boot and I'm auctioning bits off here and there. And this is the first sale which went out of that lot. Okay, guys, so at the end of every car boot, I linger around most of the time. 99% of the time, I'm there till the end. I get there late and leave at the end. I don't go to the boot sales early, which is what most people do and advise you to do because things are more expensive, and that's my opinion. I've tried. I've been there when it's still dark and shit, and like the same people I buy off usually are there. Apart from now, instead of me getting the item for £2, I'm gonna pay £6. And I've done it before, and I came home with a few things, and I spent like triple. And ever since then, I've not done it again. So the earliest I'll get to a car boot sale is 8. But usually, guys, I get there between 9 and 10. Now, that sounds a bit crazy. Sometimes I get there a bit late. People start packing up and stuff, but it's because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy, but I go to bed really late and try and get up early, and it clashes, and I end up waking up about 8:30, leaving at 9, get there for 9:30. But I'm going to try and start getting there about 8:30, especially now it's coming into summer, because 8:30 is really when you want to be there, between 8 and 8:30. But anyway, at the end, when people start packing up about 11:30, 12, depending on the weather, you get me? Just look around, because people leave piles and they'll write shit on it free, or it's just there for the taking, you get me? But this is a box of electrical components. There's light switches in here. Not just electrical components, there's like these door hinges. They're literally just, not door hinges, door mortises, the latches that go in your door. Different types of ones, like there's this one. Like a ball latch for your door. They're all brand new. Anyway, I sold these ones. There's 4 of them. I sold them for £4 plus shipping. So £6.99. I had them on 99p auction for a week. Just for 4 of them. They're like £5 each if you buy them on eBay new. So they're not expensive anyway, and it was free. And the guy offered me £4, and it had £2.99 shipping. Or £3.99 shipping maybe. No, £2.99 shipping. I just accepted it. I was like, they were free, that's £1 each. Why not? And I've got like, there's only 4 of them, but the other ones in here, this one I've got 10 of. This one at the front I've got 10 of. And then there's one other type of one in here, which I can't find. I might have stored it in another box. But basically, this was all free. The light switches have got a bid on. There's probably like 10 light switches in there. So I reckon out of this box, I'll make at least 20 quid. Yeah. So the point of making is, guys, go to the boot sale consistently, and don't be afraid to go through the free stuff. Some people will say there's only junk in those piles. There is junk in those piles, but there's not only junk in those piles. I've proved that 1,000 times on this channel. Like, a lot of my really cool sales, which I get excited over, is the free stuff or the really dirt cheap stuff, because it's an example of you can really eat doing this. You get me? So that's gone for pennies, but it was free. So preach over on that. The next thing we sold, guys, is some. This has been around for a while. It's some big jigsaw thing. I'll show it you. I think it's over here. So today, guys, I don't know if you can see the death piles. It's getting smaller, but I'm adding to it at the same time. It's like, it's getting reconjobble. But I basically went through all the old stock that's in there is gone. I did a tip run today, so everything over there now is new, and this pile of books is going to get given away for free, because we're not doing the book thing no more. But anyway, we sold this jumbo thing. It's basically like it's a carpet, basically, to do your jigsaw on, but it comes with a couple of jigsaws as well. And some of it's still new in here. So it's just like a big roll like this, and everything's inside. That's it. My daughter's going nuts downstairs. She must be hungry. So we sold that for $9.99, guys. I let it go on offer just to get things moving. So that was better than nothing. Yeah. As well, guys, my last video I showed you all my other side hustle, which I've been working on. Long story short, as cringe as it sounds, I've been selling plants on eBay, guys. I've been growing plants literally on my windowsill and in the back garden, putting them on eBay in like lots of 6, lots of 10, in like little tiny cups. Essentially plug plants, but we're not using plugs because the cup's cheaper than the plugs, essentially. Apart from they take up more space. So I've been doing that, guys, on the side. So over time you'll just see like little plant sales here and there. There's certain plants which take a long time to grow, like we're growing some fruit trees and stuff, and we're only going to grow like little saplings and that and then sell them off. So you'll see some stuff like that going. So I don't know if there's anything to go off today on there, to be fair. I'll have to check. But there's one more thing on this hard goods account today which I'm going to send off, and this is a good example of what to look out for as well, because this one's a finesse if you ask me. Now this is the second one of these I think I've sold on this channel. Like, so you should have seen me sell 2 of these now for the same price. I might have got more for the last one. I sold this, which is it's the crock pot thing out of a slow cooker. That's the best way I can describe it. You'll recognise it if you have parents. This one's a bit dirty. I used the pictures of the other one I sold because they're exactly the same. And I'm gonna give this one a clean now before I ship it off. So basically, a crock pot. It's a good sized one. It's I've got measurements in the photo, but I think they're like generic sizes, and I've got the size in the listing. But $24.98, guys. I know I'm talking a lot before I tell you the price of things today for some reason. But $24.98 for this. Guess how much it cost me? Just guess before I tell you. And I'm not even lying. I'm gonna take you guys to the boot sale with me sometime soon. I just need to get myself in the habit of recording daily. If I can do that and get you guys engaged again, I'll take you to the boot sale. I don't just want to drop a random boot sale video like that. But I'll show you like that we'll be getting this stuff for madness, you get me? This was £1 or £1.50. I can't remember, £1 or £1.50. But it was very, very cheap, you get me? No one wants it. Who wants this dirty crock pot thing, you get me? I want it for 25 quid, you get me? 24.98 for that. And it's a funny one because since the last time I sold it, the market value's gone down. But sometimes you can price higher than people because they have bad pictures and a bad description. This is one guaranteed way to prevent your item from selling, guys. Have a bad main picture, have bad other pictures or lack of pictures. And if it's something like this, if you don't measure it, it's definitely not selling. So my competition had bad pictures, they didn't measure it, they didn't confirm the size in the buyer's head by noting it in the description. You get me? And because of that, I was able to sell mine first and for more. So it's literally a case of that. You have to, well, you will understand more about selling stuff if you buy on eBay. Try and buy some shit on eBay and see how hard it is when you're on someone's listing and the pictures are a bit and the descriptions. And here's another thing that makes your thing not sell. AI generated descriptions. Don't do that. And if you do it, make a clear separation, do a couple spaces and then do your description. Because like, you know, when people type their description in the AI description, you have to kind of read it and decipher the last few lines to see what they're actually saying about the item. Trust me, I buy things on eBay. I try not to buy from them people because I'm like, you're too lazy to even type the description. And then you read the AI thing, get to the bottom, and all they've put is used. You get me? So, bad pictures, no measurements on something like this, and an AI description. I can now outprice you because I don't do the AI thing. I do measure it. I do take like 20 pictures, and like I'll measure the bottom. I'll measure from here to here. I'll measure the width. I'll explain that like the bottom's smaller than the top, and it's mostly a universal fit. And the nearest opponent to me was like 16, 17 quid. The market had gone way down, and I just priced it at the same price as my last one. I was like, you know what, sometimes fuck it, just sit and wait, and we got it. So that's the last thing that went on there, guys. A couple of things we've sold over the last few days since the last video. I'm not sure, we showed that chessboard in the last video, I know that. Since then we sold, I was looking like it was still on the shelf, but it's gone. A Soldier Stream. I'll pop all these up on screen now, guys. We sold a Soldier Stream for $14.39. We sold that weed growing light extension thing. I'll pop that up on screen for $34.99. So still got some more of it. I've got this light thing over here. This one here. I haven't sold that yet because actually I might have a spare bulb. You see that box next to it, the see-through box? I think I got a spare bulb in there from one of the lots I got, but it's a used bulb, so I weren't sure. Also, it hasn't got like a ballast thing with it to sell, so I might be able to sell that by itself, but they're not worth much alone, maybe like 14 quid. So I was holding off on that to see if I've got anything else, but I haven't, so I might sell that. I've got a big fan down here as well, which is worth like 200 quid, which ain't sold yet. We sold that fan a couple of weeks ago for 120. That was weed related stuff. I paid £60 for a lot of this stuff, and I've made about 400 quid off it. It's been crazy. So since then, anyway, guys, we sold these two hi-fi speakers, which I get these speakers from Ad. these speakers particular that I've just popped up, guys, was 3 items for £1. So I got 3 lots of those speakers. So 2 of those speakers there be like 30p. You get me? So I sold them for $19.99, and they sell all day at that price, guys. I've got loads of them. I've got I've got a set listed here for these brown ones. Get me? I've got 2. These have the units to them. This is one set of speakers with the hi-fi stereo down there. I've listed that for 60 quid. I paid £3 for the whole stereo. Works. I've tested it. Cassette player works. Everything. I've got another one here. Another stereo with another mini. Well, they're basically the mini bookshelf hi-fi stereos with the cassettes. I got 2 of them, £3 each. They're both listed for about 60, and they will sell 100%. I'm surprised they've not sold already, to be honest. I might have. Maybe I'm priced a bit too competitive. If I drop a quid or 2, I'll definitely be the lowest. So I've got 2 hi-fi stereos listed at the minute, which I've got over the last week. A set of speakers there. I've got like 2 or 3 sets of speakers listed. I've got a big hi-fi stereo unit over there, which I've got to test, but the plug's broken, with some big speakers. Those speakers, guys. There's a few guys at the car boot who they just have loads of this stuff, and basically when I get my money up, I'm just gonna speak to them and be like, listen, give me all the speakers. The speakers is the one thing I can say I'll buy them with confidence, and I don't have to stress, because they're bricks. They don't really break unless someone's literally smashed it. I've said this in a video before. The speaker itself is about this big. Like, there's a little component inside the speaker. The actual thing you hold as a speaker, the wooden rectangle, ain't the speaker. It's just the frame. They've made it big just so there's something there. The speaker itself is like this inside, so it can't really be broke. So look out for vintage hi-fi speakers. If you can get them below £3, get them. So long as they're the hi-fi wired ones. PC speakers run hell of a lot lower. So that 20 quid I'll get for the hi-fi speakers, you'll only get 13 for the PC speakers, which renders it not worth it. Essentially, it's a fine line. So I'm gonna check my other accounts now, guys. I'll check my clothing real quick, because I haven't checked my clothing since like yesterday. So okay, I'm on my clothing account. I don't see any notifications. I'm literally, guys, probably gonna close down my clothing account at some point, but I just don't know if I should just. What am I gonna do with the clothes which I find? It's few and far between, because I don't look at clothes, guys. When I go past the clothing store at the boot sale, I just look. I don't dig through the piles. So unless there's something on the top, or like someone has one individual item where I can see it, I ain't buying it. And I'll probably get, put it this way, over a month nowadays on my clothing account, I might list 4, 5 things, you get me? Whereas on my hard goods, I might list 40 to 50 things, you get me, at the minute. So it's a big difference. So there's nothing sold there. So I'll check my plant account real quick, see if we sold any figs or anything like that. I haven't had any notifications on my phone, so I don't think there is, but you never know, man. It's good to check. Oh, I see some red notifications on here. Awaiting dispatch. Oh, we sold something. Okay. Hold on, what's the other thing? Is that a message? Oh no, it's a watch time reminder. Okay, so we sold one thing on my plant account, guys, which is a cool thing to sell, actually. I'm gonna go get some more before like it's too late in the season and they all go rotten. Long story short, I've sold some giant redwood tree seeds, guys. There's a graveyard near me, and you're allowed to do this. There's a graveyard near me that got some giant redwoods, like actual American giant mother, you get me, big ass things. And they drop a ton of pine cones like between the end of the year and kind of now you can get them, really. It's about as late as you want to get them, because it hasn't started raining yet. It's been raining this month, so they'll all go mouldy and shit. But I got them at the right time, really, and I just collected a ton of these pine cones, put them in like a mesh tray thing, shake them, and all the seeds fall out, like thousands and thousands of seeds. I've probably got like 10,000 seeds. So I've done a listing, I've kept them in the fridge, I've done a listing selling these seeds as much as you want, up to a quantity of 1,000. And someone bought like 300 the other day, and like I literally counted them out to like make sure my first sale was accurate. But anyway, we sold amount 100 for £6.89 of these redwood seeds. and I'll show you now, guys. Like literally, like I'll show you now how I've gotten like collected. Alright, guys. So I've just literally just got a tub of them like this. You get me? Like 1,000 seeds in there. And if you see, look like oatmeal. You get me? So laugh if you will. £6.89, I know, but £6.89, which I wouldn't have had if, whilst I was walking to post the parcels at the time, because I go through this graveyard. I didn't have the car a few months ago, so this is when I got them. If I didn't pick them up, I wouldn't have that £6 right now. So I didn't like. I just picked them up on my way. Had the baby with me, had the pram. Took like 500 acorns, took the seeds, and now I've been selling them on eBay. So finesse, if you ask me, guys. It just shows that you can make money if you want to. The key is having very low overhead. Ideally, no children, live alone, don't ever do anything. Just live in your car, homeless, and you can make ends meet. So that's it for today's video, guys. That's all I've sold. That's everything gone now. So I have to make more sales now. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get something come true, which I'm pretty sure I will, because I'm going to do a bunch of listing tonight. I still got some good stuff. I still ain't listed that Wii. A couple of things I got today, guys. I'll show you what, because I got a couple of them here. So I got a bunch of aquarium stuff. I've been looking at fish recently. I've been like a proper soul search thing, you know, because I've had so much like nonsense happen recently, which has just left me jobless, left me sat at home, fuck all to do other than do eBay and like look for things to learn and stuff. So at this point a month ago, I was gonna start breeding fish in this fucking room. I've got bare aquariums, right, or fish tanks, because I had gerbils and they all died and escaped. You get me? I got no gerbils right now, guys. Yeah, so I had bare like fish tanks around my house from that. So, and I was looking like I need to make more money. So I was gonna start breeding fish, selling them on eBay, which was a thing for like, it's been a thing this whole time. I was like, you get me? Like, I've figured out the plants, I can sell fish. I want to eventually, guys, the reason I do all this weird hippie shit is because I'm deep down a hippie, and the end goal for me is to get land and be free. So I was like, I'm just gonna turn my house into a ranch. I was gonna sell plants in the garden, have this room as a fish tank room, sell fish. But they recently, honestly, this is the funniest thing ever, guys. I discovered the fish breeding, and that day there was a video posted saying eBay's banning fish, and they put the ban in place on the day I discovered it. So that's gone. Can't sell fish on eBay now in the UK. But I still might do it and set up a website for my plants and my fish and just do it through Facebook. I don't know, because I've got the stuff anyway. So I've got like 4 fish tanks. So I got this today for a tenner. Not just this though, it come with a filter. Yeah, mate. So I was gonna sell these both together, and I've got a bunch of other fish stuff lying around my house, which I've ripped out the other fish tanks to put my gerbils in. Got some more of these in my box over there, but I found like a water heater, some 50-watt little water heater thing for tropical fish. I turned it on, it heats up, it works. And there's this LED, like fish tank LED, which I took off the lid of one of mine, which it will still fit back on. So I'm basically in two minds of selling this stuff or just using it for my fish tanks. And on top of that, I might definitely sell this, which is a gravel cleaner, because from the research I've done on fish, you don't need all this filtration shit. It's almost like the difference between growing like synthetically, like some farmers doing, and growing organically, like some permaculture thing. It's the same with fish. Like, you've got your synthetic fucking way of doing things, and then you've got the the natural way of doing things. So I don't know, guys. I've never kept fish, so I've got this stuff today. I picked these up for a tenner, and I'm deciding what to do. I got this jigsaw for 50p. I've just been gathering jigsaws for 50p or a couple for £1, as long as they're sealed. This one's sealed and new, because I can put them together in like lots of 2 and 3 and auction them off and make a little something. So I've got that. Do a spin. Show them the coat. I got you 50p. Got the fluff in the hood. Got everything satin or something. Bear skin.
It looks massive. It makes me look like I've got some sort of hunch.
It's not massive, it's just you need to grow. Yeah. By the time next year it'll fit. Because for that coat, pals, it cost me about 70 quid to get that new. Coats are well expensive. Alright, get out now. Go eat dinner.
Have.
You eating your dinner already? Well, go and do something else. Basically, that's it for today's video, guys. I'm gonna get this stuff like sent out now. Those seeds, to be fair, I need to check when they need to go out. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get on it. I got some dinner waiting downstairs. I'm gonna go eat that. Do these shipping things, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Appreciate everyone who's rolled through. Subscribe, man. Help me get to 400 subscribers. I've been stuck on this 392 for far too long. It's my own fault for being inconsistent, but you know, I appreciate all y'all. Subscribe, and we out. See you in tomorrow's video.